hood. What's up? What's up? What's good? Everybody tapping in. I'd like to welcome you to the motherfucking hood. Um, lot. I am the motherfucking king of content. The reason why I'm the king of content because I'm the only one that's gonna keep bringing y'all new, fresh content and not dragging the deceased in the ground every day with the same old shit. As y'all know, long live Dolph, long live Mo 3, long live Vaughn, and everybody else of the fallen soldiers. But the world is big, and there's other people that need our support, and other people's stories that need to be told. Y'all give me a second while I roll up this motherfucking blunt. I'm gonna tap into the chat to give respect to those that respect me and tap in when I go live. Y'all know y'all mostly appreciate it. So once I roll up this blunt, I'm gonna give my shout outs like I always do before we get started in this motherfucking content. If you like the new content, if you like the fresh content, and you tired of being driven and drilled to listening to the same old drag a deceased rapper name every day, then you definitely want to tap in with the hood on lock, y'all. I will keep you guys updated on Dolph. I will bring any new Dolph information that comes out to the platform and to you guys. But again, like I said before, I'm not going to, I have morals. I stand for something as a person and as a business. And I will not sit back and drag his Dolph name just for content, y'all. Now, unfortunately, though, the content that I do have for you guys today is not a happy content. It's not a joyful content. Unfortunately, it's a sad content. Now, we all are fully aware of all the bullshit that's been going down in Chirac, aka Chicago, for the last few years. But what never seems to amaze me is when a mother and how often underage kids are killed in this city. Like 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds, they do not get a fucking pass. Now, being from the streets, I'm aware also that some of these young niggas might actually be active and involved in shit. So we always got to keep that in mind. But it still doesn't change the fact that it hurts to hear when a young man, between, well, any man, but especially a kid, teenager, child, being killed. And what's even more fucked up is while the mother is mourning and visiting the child's block memorial, she is also gunned down by somebody. I don't know what kind of hatred they got for this family, this boy, or his mother. I'm hoping that the mother was not involved in some grimy shit which got her son killed and herself. But from what we know, which I'm about to play for you guys, we're going to tap in and we're going to try to figure out what the fuck is going on with moms and kids being killed in Chirac. Also, want to give a shout to my nigga Miguel Varnes, who's in the motherfucking building. I appreciate you tapping in, folks. You know, you always appreciate it. Yeah, whoa, huh? Some real shit, Miguel. This is crazy. Like, 14-year-old son was murdered, and a day or two later, while the mom was lighting the candles at his block memorial around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why she was out that late, but unfortunately, they shot and killed this lady, y'all. They shot and killed her. It's fucked up. It's just so fucked up. So let's go ahead and just tap in into the motherfucking content, y'all. Again, I am a king of content because I don't focus on the deceased for a bag. I bring you news from all over so you guys can know what's going on. West.
She she didn't think she would move past it. She said that, and unfortunately,
A 14-year-old boy shot at least a dozen times. His mother murdered in the same spot 2 days later. Right now, a grieving family is asking why. They spoke only to CBS Suzanne Leymignon. She joins us now live. Good evening, Suzanne.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me one time. I
Bradford, loved ones
appreciate
say they
y'all.
have
What's
no
good with you,
idea why
Monica?
both of them were shot. They are in unimaginable pain right now, losing a mother and son just 2 days apart. And now they are planning 2 funerals. Delisa Tucker and Kevin Tinker Jr.'s loved ones are in shock.
We need justice for Delisa and Kevin. That's all we want.
The mother of 6 was shot in the chest early this morning here on the 200 block of West 110th Place. She was visiting the spot where her son, Kevin Tinker Jr., was killed Sunday afternoon. The 14-year-old was shot multiple times.
He didn't deserve it. He was a kid.
Tinker's father, Kevin Tinker Sr., says his son was walking home from a friend's house when he was shot.
Some violence found him. He was a good kid. He didn't gang bang. He played basketball, played on his phone a lot. He liked to play games. He was not a gang banger at all. He stayed in the house most of the time with his little brothers and sisters.
Tucker leaves behind 5 children between the ages of 4 and 15. Her loved ones have set up a GoFundMe page for help with funeral expenses and to provide for her children.
Can y'all please donate to the GoFundMe, please, so we can please lay them to rest like well? If y'all can please just donate for my friend and her kids. Like, they ain't deserve this.
We have a link to the GoFundMe on our website at cbschicago.com. We've also learned that police say there were no witnesses to Tucker's shooting this morning. Detectives are now investigating the shootings of both mother and son. At Chicago Police Headquarters.
Okay. Old man 803, call in the number at the bottom of the screen or click the stream link in the chat. I want you to update us on. You said she was going to meet her son's killer, and they set her up to be killed. I want you to come on up and inform us on what you're talking about and where you got the information from. But like I said, y'all, let me see if I can pull up the GoFundMe again, y'all. This is sad. 14-year-old mother and her son dies a day or two apart. I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a few seconds for y'all to, for those that want to donate. I'm gonna definitely tap in and send something to them as well, y'all. The hood want to talk to y'all, man. I know y'all heard it before, and I'm gonna repeat it. What kind of world do we live in where our 14-year-olds, our kids, our young teenagers are being gunned the fuck down? What are we doing, y'all? The hatred you got for a gang, a set, a block, whatever the case may be, is that bad to where you kill a 14-year-old while his mom is mourning, lighting candles, or whatever she was doing at her son's memorial? You kill her as well? That got to be some of the ruthless shit that we've heard in a minute, y'all. This family is obviously hurting. And I believe they said she left other kids also. Let me blow up this, y'all. Y'all can still hear me. Let me blow this up, make sure y'all can see it. I'm going for Delisa Tucker and Kevin Tinker, y'all. Chicago, Chirac. I understand y'all with the business. I understand y'all on that bullshit. And I also understand it ain't nothing I can do to convince y'all to stop. But at the end of the day, I can sleep at night knowing that I asked you guys, stop the bullshit, bruh. I remember at one point, kids and women were always off limits. Now we fast forward to a world where kids and mothers, grandmothers, etc., are the main target in beef. I can't respect it. That's hoe shit to me. But also, we gotta look at the other side of it, y'all. I don't know Delisa Tucker. I don't know Kevin Tinker's father. And it could always be some bullshit behind that. She could have been involved in some bullshit. Their dad could have been involved in some bullshit. We don't know. But it's just sad that niggas can pull the trigger on a woman, let alone a 14-year-old kid. The number's at the bottom of the screen if you want to call in and give your opinion on it. I do have more content to show you on this story. You also can click on StreamYard link in the chat to come up and give your opinion that way. What's good to Vicky Love? I appreciate y'all. See you tapping in. Appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna leave the GoFundMe up there for about another minute or so, and then we're gonna go on to the next video to continue to figure out or see what's going on with this fucked up situation that we're discussing today. As always, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're rocking with me, hit that like button. And I'd like to welcome all you motherfuckers to the hood on lock. While I let you guys check out this GoFundMe for a few more seconds, just know I am the king of content. I'm going to continue to bring you guys new and fresh content along with updates on previous content. But like I've said for the last 3 days, I will not sit back and exploit the deceased rapper Young Dolph like these fuck niggas do for income. I'm not broke. I'm not hurting for money that bad, y'all. And I hope y'all appreciate that, and I hope y'all respect that. Let's go ahead and advance with the content, y'all. Feel free to hit the tip jar if you appreciate what I'm doing. If you rocking with me, anything is welcome from $1 on up. The hood is not picky. As long as I know you rocking with me, as long as I know you fucking with me, it's all good. Now, the mother, for some reason, felt like she may be in danger. So we're going to tap in and hear what the family had to say on that part. Let's go.
She didn't think she would move past it. She said that, and unfortunately she didn't.
Pastor Donovan Price sharing the heartbreak grew within his friend Delisa Tucker for years.
She had had a dream about there being a death in the family. That's what he was concerned about.
That concern becoming reality after her son, 14-year-old Kevin Tinker Jr., was shot multiple times and died Sunday night on West 110th Place, not too far from South Wentworth Avenue in Roseland. Police tonight releasing surveillance video of 2 suspects in connection to his death, captured leaving a convenience store and getting into an SUV.
Even when these people are found in
Oh wow, these niggas just stufo. Because this is a child, I don't give a fuck if they got caught though. But I'm gonna rewind it though. I want you guys to check out how dumb these people are these days.
In Roseland, police tonight
They think because they covered their mouth, they cannot be identified. How many times have we watched stories like this where we can clearly see just this portion and a nigga is identified? Look at these idiots. Look at him.
Releasing surveillance video of 2 suspects in connection to his death.
Look at him. That nigga kind of like Quavo, don't he? What Quavo doing? I'm just fucking with y'all. But homie do like Quavo. LaShawn said Chicago is sad too. Steve the Vampire said it's sad, but it's the 13 and 14-year-old ones that's doing the shooting nowadays, lost souls. I'm fully aware of that, but man, this shit is still sad when you hear just the age. But I am fully aware that these kids is out here on bullshit though. Sometimes the family and parents don't even know. Steve said that they don't understand life. Hey y'all, this the Hood Unlock is a business which you guys are aware of, y'all. So I'm gonna start changing up and doing things different. I will try to read everybody's comment, but if you want your comment to appear on the screen, please donate whatever you can: Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Also, use the tip jar as like super chat. You know, I have super chat turned off because YouTube ain't pimping me like they pimping all these other bitch ass niggas. I'm sorry. They hands is in my advertisement pot. They not gonna be in my donation pot. YouTube got me fucked up. Back to the content though.
Captured leaving a convenience store and getting into an SUV.
Look,
Even
they got the
these
license
people are
plate.
found, and hopefully they'll be found.
Look, idiots. Idiots. License plate big as fuck. So basically, they looking for these two dudes. Now they're saying that these two dudes is connected with Delisa Tucker's 14-year-old son murder, and I'm pretty sure they probably is linked to the moms as well. Like niggas is fucking stupid.
Quick, there's two more people who technically lives are ruined or lost.
And
111th
as his
and
mother
Wentworth
mourned his
bro is a
loss,
smart
When
man.
he was
Kids
shot and
killing
killed, and
kids.
she
Exactly.
was more than discouraged.
Tucker found herself in the line of fire days later on the exact street her son was killed. The 31-year-old, police say, was shot once in the chest Wednesday morning, just as she was walking to a memorial for her son to light a candle.
I was shocked. I was devastated, actually.
A family plagued with gun violence, yet remaining hopeful that Tucker's own wish
She was able to still hope and know that there were things, that could heal
would soon come to fruition.
and let them know that there's still an opportunity.
And police haven't said whether or not the two shootings were connected, but if you do recognize anyone from that surveillance video, you're asked to give police a call.
R.I.P. to the mother and R.I.P. to the 14-year-old kid. Man, this shit is crazy. LaShawn says, Wild 100's been dangerous. That's the south side of Chicago. Hey, LaShawn, tap in via phone at the bottom of the screen. The number's at the bottom of the screen. Or click the StreamYard link and come up and let us know what's going on. It's like you either in Chicago or you at least are up to date on this story. We would love to hear what you got to say. Over here at the Hood Unlocked, we are an interactive show. We love for people to call in. We love for people to come up and give their opinion. Whether you agree with me or not, your opinion is always welcomed over here. Just be respectful and try not to be too fucking crazy with your fucking opinions. Other than that, you're more than welcome at the Hood Unlocked, and I appreciate all 41 of y'all rocking with me on this afternoon show. I got some more content I'm gonna pull up, y'all, on this story, y'all. Let's go. Tap in. Steve the Vampire said, I'm from over east. It's crazy there too, bruh. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why that video started playing. I didn't even click on it. This shit is crazy. RIP to the mother and the son, y'all. And y'all tap in on the GoFundMe, y'all, if y'all can afford anything. I appreciate it.
Tonight, we are learning tragic details about the shooting death of a mother in Roseland overnight, days after her young son was killed. 31-year-old Delisa Tucker was found with gunshot wounds on a sidewalk near Wentworth and 110th just after midnight. We've learned she was just steps away from a memorial for her son, 14-year-old Kevin, who was shot and killed on Sunday. A friend started a GoFundMe page to cover the family's funeral costs. Delisa's shooting was not the only one in the area last night. Officers first responded to a shot fire.
Now, I may be wrong, but did y'all notice how fast they put that GoFundMe up and down? They put that shit up for a millisecond and took it right back down. But let it been a white kid killed, that damn GoFundMe page would have been up there a whole lot longer. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Alert near 107th and Langley and found a 20-year-old man with multiple gunshot wounds.
Y'all, this is the world we live in, man. Y'all watch y'all kids, y'all protect y'all kids. And if you know you live in a dangerous fucking neighborhood, a dangerous city, a dangerous state, keep an eye on your kid. Allow them to walk as least as possible. I know as parents you don't want to take your kid everywhere. You may be tired from working, but a little exhaustion is a lot better than, getting a knock at the door from the police department saying that your kid is no longer with you due to some bullshit. Like I said, the kid could have been involved in something. The kid could have not been involved in shit. I know a lot of people that were killed that were not involved in none of the bullshit. Just wrong place, wrong time, wrong neighborhood, wrong block. In LA, that shit happens a lot. And when I say LA, I don't mean just LA, I mean LA County, Inglewood, Compton, Long Beach, Carson, everywhere, LA County. And I'm sure it happens everywhere else also. But again, man, y'all send y'all prayers and y'all send y'all support to the family, y'all. Let's tap into what the news had to say about this incident. I know I'm the king of content. I'm gonna make sure y'all get all y'all need and all that's available, should I say. All right, let's tap in and make sure y'all can see it as I go through it. Yes, y'all can. Why is that popping up? Anyway. All right, yeah, y'all can see it. It says a Chicago woman was shot to death on Wednesday, just steps away from the memorial to her 14-year-old son, who was fatally shot over the weekend on the same sidewalk where his mother was found. Delisa Tucker was shot in the chest on the same street where Kevin Tinker was killed on Sunday, the Chicago Sun-Times reported. Chicago police have not said if they believe the two shootings are connected, and nobody has been arrested in either shooting. But the death of the 31-year-old Tucker, who lost her son over the weekend and her brother to gun violence 2 years ago, left the Roseland community on the city's south side, where she lived, distraught about the shooting just days apart. It's just sad that this whole family basically to be killed over time, said Pastor Price, who said he consoled Tucker at the vigil for her son Sunday night. I'm devastated. Police have not made any arrests in either shooting on Wednesday morning, shooting of Tucker. They said when they responded to a shot spotter alert, they found her lying on a sidewalk, but could not locate anyone on the block who said they saw the shooting. Because of the time of night she was there, probably wasn't too many people out there to see it anyway. Plus, you know the hood don't talk anyway. On Sunday, her son, an eighth grader, was on the same sidewalk when he was shot several times. Chief of Detectives Dennehan said it was unclear if the boy was the intended target. The death comes towards the end of what has been one of the city's deadliest years in recent years. According to the police department statistics, there have been 729 homicides in the city as of November 21st, compared to 702 for the same period last year, and the numbers of shooting incidents have climbed to 3,221 in just this year alone, compared to the 2,900 of last year of the same period. So the killings in Chirac has went up, and the Roseland area has been hit particularly hard by gun violence, with the police department statistics showing that the district that includes Roseland has seen 62 homicides this year compared to 42 during the same period of year last year. It's going down in Chicago, y'all. Man, y'all better be safe. If you from Chicago and you watching, make sure y'all walk outside, be aware of your surroundings, and be as safe as possible. Um, Dirty Red, appreciate you tapping in. He said, "Real life soldier boy, ain't nothing like Big Draco." Salute, hood. LaShawn said, "No, that's sad for real. It's definitely sad." Again, we don't know if the boy, the mother, or the father of this boy is involved in anything. So we don't assume and we don't throw salt on nobody's name until it actually comes out as public information. But what I do know, until that comes out, this is definitely a fucked up and sad situation. This mother and her son, who were not killed the same day, have somehow reached their demise together to where they are now going to be buried around the same time. This is some fucked up shit, y'all. Miss Star Standalone says, "Salute Hood and chat. Appreciate you tapping in, Miss Star." Lady is just to say, "Hey Hood, this is so sad." Again, for those that just tapping in, if you want your message to appear on the screen, just like Super Chat, hit the tip jar with your message. I'll be sure to say it and put it up. Or if you get a membership, you automatically have your message displayed on the screen for those that give a fuck. Oh, my bad. I hit the button on accident. We got said, where are they getting these guns from, fam? That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million motherfucking question. Nobody knows. Nobody knows where nobody gets these fucking guns from. Even when I was doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, and was able to get access to them real easy. Like, we never knew where they came from. We just knew who to call to get them. I'm gonna be real with y'all though. In my era, the way we used to come up on guns to do dirt with, we used to rob armed security guards. Even though they are armed, they are not trained like police officers. A lot of them be at work on a phone, chilling, not giving a fuck. So you catch a nigga at the right time and you draw down on him, he ain't got no choice but to put his hands up. You disarm the nigga, you got a gun for the hood. I don't know if I should be saying this shit on here, y'all, because I'm not trying to teach nobody how to, do no fucked up shit. But at the same time, I want to share with y'all my truth and some of the things I've done or maybe witnessed in my time. Miguel Varner said guns just change faster than money. Damn. Cold reality though. Steve the Vampire said LaShawn Thomas. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, she's talking about LaShawn. LaShawn said, "Oh, thanks. I was just mentioning because LA is real there." Now, when you say LA, you mean LA or do you mean Louisiana? Because a lot of people would put LA and be meaning Louisiana also. LaShawn believes that they get the guns from the police or they big homies. Well, of course, the big homie's gonna make sure you right in these fucking streets if you gang banging or affiliated with something. But that still don't explain where all the shit come from. Okay, she said, no, I'm talking about LA, Cali. For sure, for sure. Yeah, because a lot of times people will just put LA in my chat and I assume they talking about my city, but then I'll look up and they be like, oh, no, I'm from Louisiana. So call the numbers at the bottom of the screen. Also, the stream link I put in the chat. Feel free to click on it and come up if you got an opinion or want to voice your opinion on what's going on. Before we go on to something else, let's make sure let's read this last article and see if we found anything different. You can see it's on the screen. Yes, it is. Okay. Family in shock after Delisa Tucker, 31, is shot and killed.
Same spot 2 days later. Right now, they spoke only to CBS Suzanne Lehman. She joins us now live. Good evening, Suzanne.
Oh, that's the same one we watched, y'all. Anyway, let's go to the article. Let me see if they said anything new in this article. If not, I'm not gonna make y'all sit back and listen to me read it all over again. The families definitely and friends are screaming for justice. She was shot on the 200 block of West 110th Place off of Wentworth Avenue. We know she was visiting her son's memorial. Kevin Tinker, which is the father, said his son only walked from home in a friend house when he was shot. We heard him say they basically quoted everything we heard the father say, y'all. So there's no information on that one. Okay. So what do y'all think, man? Daleem Muhammad said, I saw that the government knows there are 4 to 5 federal gun license dealers that are putting the guns on the street. Ooh. Hey, you know what though? That's something you gotta question, right? That's a conspiracy that I might let y'all run with. Because you gotta think about it. All gun manufacturers are licensed and monitored by the government. So every gun is accounted for. There's no way they can produce guns and give them to the streets and the government not know. So that leads us to believe that the government is in on it, which is something that's been said since forever. The government, I believe, is behind everything. The drugs getting over here, the guns getting over here. Everything, my nigga. Niggas don't have planes like that, boats. From what I know, there are no black kingpins and drug lords no more. Cartels. We got said, and these are just the people that we hear about. Exactly. There's a lot of murders and deaths that go on that we don't hear about and we don't know about that don't even make the news. Daleem Muhammad said they are investigating them. I believe they are. That's their job. That's what they do. Investigate shit, lock niggas up, etc. So I'm sure they're investigating it. All right. Okay, well, I got two more videos on different topics that I want to show y'all before I get out of here. So let's go ahead and tap in, man. We have another story where a man was charged in a willing mom's crime, y'all. Y'all listen to this shit.
Emil Fowler of Pine Creek Grove will remain in Cook County Jail as a real and present threat after a judge denied bond to the 26-year-old. He is charged in the deaths of his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Janiah Murphy. Their family was in court today as the state's attorney laid out the evidence against Fowler, a combination of video and cell phone data, placing the accused with Murphy and Angel on Monday, November 8th, as the three of them shopped for baby shoes at Woodfield Mall and later at her Wheeling apartment. The state asserts later that night, an argument erupted between Murphy and Fowler over phone calls she was getting from the father of her baby, whom the state's attorney calls Witness 3. The next day, Tuesday, November 9th, family became concerned when Murphy did not return phone calls or show up for her job. By 10 p.m., they filed a missing persons report. And 7.5 hours later, at 5:30 Wednesday morning, November 10th, Wheeling Police and Fire conducted a well-being check at the apartment and found Murphy dead. The preliminary autopsy showing she was strangled. There was a strong smell of bleach in the air, and the baby was gone. The state says Fowler left the apartment at 2:40 a.m. November 9th, and at 3:43 a.m., video shows his vehicle at a Hammond, Indiana retention pond where Angel's body would later be discovered. He then apparently went to his parents' home, after which he took off for Springfield, Missouri. Along the way, he talked to his brother and his brother's girlfriend, who were there in Springfield, and said he was suicidal. A warrant was issued for Fowler's arrest Friday, November 12th. And when he was arrested, prosecutors say his vehicle had bloody clothing in it and the stench of bleach. The family of Janiah Murphy saw Mr. Fowler come into court wearing an orange jumpsuit and favoring his right hand. They also heard how another charge has been laid against him, this for aggravated kidnapping, as well as the fact that he has a 2017 felony conviction for unlawful restraint. For that crime, he served 24 months probation. He'll be back in court here in Rolling Meadows on December the 10th.
And now,
Man, what's wrong with these motherfuckers, y'all? LaShawn said, oh, hell nah. Daleem Muhammad said, a little accountability if you have the license. We got said, remember that movie New Jack City? It's a lot of messages in that movie. Of course it is. A lot of shit that we watch is messages in there if we catch it. Daleem said they don't make guns in Mexico. All those guns come from here. I can pretty much believe that. So wouldn't that make it even more easier to track them, seeing that they're being manufactured here in America? LaShawn said anybody kill their own kid or the other parent is sick as fuck. That's 100. 100. And you know what's so fucked up about that? A lot of times the kid be left with no parents, and you know how it is to not have. It's bad to have one parent, you know what I'm saying, but to have no parents, my nigga, could you imagine how that would feel? We already got said he was suicidal, but he kills her makes it make sense. A lot of times what they do is they'll kill somebody and then kill themselves. You got to really pay attention and watch out for these crazy motherfuckers, y'all. On some real shit. So look, we got Miss Star tapping into the hood. What's good with you, baby girl?
Hey, Hood, how are you?
I'm good. Appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I know I just tapped into the chat, but that was so disturbing. The
Hmm.
topic is so disturbing, and
Right.
gun violence in America is out of hand.
Right.
It's ridiculous. And it seems like the government put guns in our hands to kill
Right.
each other, and I can't understand that for the like of me. We have the parents killing the children killing the parents. I mean, you just don't feel safe anymore.
Right.
And it's ridiculous. It's sickening. It's sad. It's sad in my heart because, I have two younger children in their early 20s. Rather, one is 27
Uh huh.
and one is 26. And I cover my children every day.
Right.
Because I don't even know if I'm gonna leave. I don't even know when I leave if I'm coming back home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A stray bullet can hit me. And it's just sad that nothing is not guaranteed. Life is not guaranteed. And I tell my children all the time, just watch your crowd. Be careful who you hang with because these days you never have to be by yourself.
Right.
Even if you by yourself and don't bother anybody, you still can be,
Hurt.
a victim of circumstances.
Right.
Just being innocent. So I just want to say to everybody, that's listening, just be careful and just watch your back. You
Definitely.
know,
Definitely. And keep. Hey, look. And I know it's hard, but try to keep an eye on your kid as much as possible, especially if you in these cities and states where it's really going down at.
exactly.
Like thank God. Don't get me wrong. Compton, LA is fucked up. But since the death of Nips, it has gotten a little better to where now we can look at other states like Chicago and be like, God damn. At one
Exactly.
point, we was that state where it was like, God damn. But now it done took off into other places, so we understand the hurt that they going through. Because for many, many years, California had to deal with that shit just with the gang banging aspect.
Right. And not only Chicago, Houston. Houston is getting ridiculous also. I've been in Houston all my life, but the gun violence, not only Houston but across America is ridiculous. But I'm speaking
Right.
for, the state that I live in because every time you turn on the news, I don't even watch the news anymore.
Uh huh.
And I know I'm supposed to watch the news and listen to what's going on
Uh
because
huh.
it could be something around me that's going on I don't know anything about,
Right.
but every time you click on the news, it's
Something negative.
you're right, somebody
But
done got killed
that also look that brings another point I want to make too. It's like doing what I do. I'm on here to bring you guys content because I don't know where you guys are from. Some of y'all can be from this same city where this woman and her son life was taken.
right,
So when I made this company, I said, you know what? I'm gonna bring everything to them. That's why you notice all my content ain't strictly just celebrity. See, that's niggas that's on here just to make a profit, y'all. I care about everyone, not just celebrity.
right,
And the question is this though: why don't we see other ones in my lane bringing up the topic? Why? Because nobody knows who Delisha is. So guess what? You're probably not gonna get that many views. Nobody know who this young 14-year-old man boy was. Well, why they not reporting on that? Because it's probably not gonna make them no money in views. So you, the viewer, got to understand that you know everybody ain't on here just for money. People on here really care. That's why we do what we do. And I'm proud to say I am just one of them. And I'm gonna continue to bring y'all content all over the world, from celebrity to non-celebrity, because these families hurt just like everyone else, y'all. And it's not
exactly,
fair that the news briefly and sometimes don't bring this awareness to our attention, but be so quick to bring a celebrity up, because that's at the end of the day, that's where the money's at.
yeah, that's true.
LaShawn Thomas said, "Be safe, y'all, for real, wherever y'all at." Appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
and that's absolutely true. You have to be safe. You can't just walk out your house and just feel safe. You want to feel safe, but It's like you have to put your guards up at all times. You have to always make sure your surroundings is okay. You know,
Even when I moved out of Compton, I still, to this day, are always aware of my surroundings. Like that's just embedded in me because I was born and birthed in a war zone. You know what I'm saying? Like we all wake up and we all leave the house expecting to come back, but the
exactly.
truth is that's not the reality for a lot of people. We are
Hmm.
just blessed, in some people's opinion, lucky to be able to come home every day, but we can end up being just like any one of these people, y'all.
Yes, that is absolutely true. Even when my son moved to Cali,
Mm,
I worry about him every day, and I tell him every day, I say, son, I know you're a grown man. I
right,
that you can handle yourself, but
right,
just tap into mama, text
right,
mama, just call mama, I'm okay. Let me hear your voice. I don't
right,
know what the next minute, the next moment, the next hour will bring. But at that moment, just call me and let me know that you okay. And I do my daughter the same way. She's in Houston, but just let me know you're okay. Shoot me a
right.
you know so I mean, and my heart goes out to that family, because I mean, it's just sad, that it I mean, the funeral homes are just overbooked.
Right.
Overbooked. I mean, you can't even get a good burial date. You have to wait until they bury everybody else
Let
until.
me since we on now, let me bring up this topic real briefly, y'all. Why does it cost so much to bury a loved one, y'all? I
you know
don't think
I,
nobody. I don't hold on, Mister Star. I don't think nobody actually questions or pays that attention.
shoot, I do.
Like the cost to bury someone is anywhere from the low 7,000s, and then it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking on California, y'all. I'm not speaking for everywhere. I'm only can speak from where I know. Why does the cost to bury your loved one so high? Go ahead, Miss Star.
Oh no, what I was going to tell you, that's because the more depth you have, the
Mhm.
higher the cost. It's just like, it's just like insurance. They always say, the more break-ins you have, um, the more accidents you have, the area that you live in, the insurance is going to rise. Your car
Right,
is going to rise. So, with so many deaths, they're going to raise the amount up, just so they can get their money. It's all about a money scheme. You know what I'm saying? And,
right,
and I do understand times it's not like it was before. Everything has gone up, but they're going to get their money out of it because
yeah.
they know the mortuary. I mean, not the funeral homes know you need your family member buried, and
Well, that's why a lot of people are choosing the cheap way, which is cremation,
right,
because I mean the price from 300 for a cremation, and then we talking 7 to 15 racks or more. It's a big gap.
it is a big gap. And I was just having this conversation with my kids about a month ago. It might not be something that we want to talk about, but it's something we need to talk about. We need to talk
Mm,
about getting insurance. If
mm,
something happened to me, I don't want my kids out there trying to sell fish dinners.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have the money, have the policy, have them as my beneficiary so they can be comfortable and so they won't have stress on them trying to figure out how we going to bury mama, where we going to get the money from, you know,
right,
and vice versa. So,
right,
I mean,
right.
it's something that I don't know. It's just frustrating because it seems like
Well, Miss Star, a lot, and I'm sure you're aware of this. I just want to put it out there, but I'm sure you're aware. A lot of people can't afford insurance. They barely can afford the bills that they have now, which is a
true.
whole different topic as it is. So to throw another $100 to $300 bill on somebody, it's not that people don't want to talk about it. It's not that people don't want to have it. It's just not affordable for a lot of people, especially in the hood.
Well, when I say talk about it, I'm meaning talking about death. I'm meaning,
Hmm.
talking about burying. Kids don't want to talk about, don't even much want to think about, hey, my mom gonna be gone one day. I don't want to think
Right,
about one day my son or my daughter is going to be gone. So that's when I say, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Have that talk. And you're right. A lot of people can't afford it, and it's sad at the same time, that everything is so expensive till you can't even afford,
Right.
to have insurance on yourself these days.
Right. We always got said that's why it pays to have life insurance for those that can afford it, though.
Right.
LaShawn said, think about the plot first. That's what costs the most, the plots. Man, I don't know, man. I'm skeptical on that, too, because I'm going to tell you something. Since I've been born, they've been putting bodies, a lot of bodies, in the Inglewood Cemetery. You would think at some point it wouldn't be no room in that motherfucker, and they still putting bodies in there, so.
Yeah, they squeezing them together.
Right.
I mean, not trying to make, not trying to make a joke out of it, but that's what they doing. They squeezing them together. They finding a spot and a plot. They'll find a spot to put a plot. That's what I call it. Find a spot to put a plot.
Right. LaShawn said my family got plots from 5 generations. My grandmother bought plots just because we don't think like that. Yeah, but everybody can't afford that. In Mississippi, my family has a cemetery out there, and nobody's buried in that cemetery but my family. So when my grandmother died,
Hmm.
right before we knew she was gonna go, she requested to be flown back to Mississippi because she wanted to be buried in a family cemetery along with her mother and the rest of our relatives. And my dad made sure he sent her back. We went out there, we buried her in the family cemetery. So, I am in California, but if push come to shove, I definitely have a resting spot in Mississippi if needed to be.
Hmm.
LaShawn said, "Yeah, it's so true. It's cheaper. Oh, it must to sit down and talk about it because it's inedible. Yeah, we all got a date and we don't know what day that is. We gotta say that's true. I didn't think about that. Right. And insurance is really not expensive. You just can't get a decent policy that covers everything for about $50 or $60. I don't know what state you in, but in California, you ain't getting nothing. You can't even get internet for $50 out here.
Well, I
Yeah.
know in Texas, in Houston, where I'm at, because I've had a pre-existing condition. I had a transplant, a kidney transplant,
Uh-huh.
a few years ago. My policy, I was only able to get 15,000 for $40.
See?
And that's because I had a pre-existing condition, and when they pulled it up, they seen that I'm still taking that, immune suppressants.
Right. So
So
you're more of a liability.
exactly.
So they're gonna give you less and charge you the most. That's another issue.
Exactly. And
Let's
not only that, I have to wait 2 years. I have to wait 2 years before my policy kick in. Hoping I was like, Lord, please don't let me kick the bucket no time soon.
see. I don't know if I would have went with no shit like that. I understand that they got rules and stipulations, but nigga, there's no way I'm gonna start paying you motherfuckers now, and then I gotta survive 2 years for you motherfuckers. Nah, hell nah.
Well, yeah, but see, whatever money I put into it, I get that money back plus an extra 20% if something ever happened to me.
Within
But
that 2 years.
yeah, within those 2 years. So it's a risk that I'm taking, it's a risk that they taking. So, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm 50. I don't plan on going anywhere no time soon. I just hope
Right.
or let me live here. So I have to do what I have to do.
Hmm.
Go ahead on and pay on this policy. Within 2 years, I can switch over, to a regular policy. So
Now, did you check multiple policies, or did you just go with the first one that you
oh
found?
no, I call and I call
So
hood.
they all pretty much got the same format for you and your condition.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So
Ex-
even well, hold on. So even when Obama was president and he stopped them from doing that, you still couldn't get around that.
I didn't think about it at the time. I, re-
Oh, okay, okay.
I
I
re-
appreciate you keeping it real, Miss Star. I likes that for real.
yeah, and I didn't really think about it until when I
It
got
was too
diagnosed
late.
with COVID.
Uh huh.
I was in the hospital with COVID, and I almost lost my kidney and everything with COVID. So I'm like, oh my God! I say, I got to get some insurance just in case something happens. So I had to really be realistic about the situation. I could have been dead and gone today, you know.
Right.
And so that's why I said, well, let me give me some insurance, and then I have insurance on both of my kids as well, and then I have accidental insurance, and then I cover myself if I'm diagnosed with not kidney failure, cancer, heart attack, or stroke. So I'm
Uh-huh.
covered with that also. So they pay you for that also.
Oh shit! I need to come marry me a Miss Star then. No, I'm just fucking with you, baby. You been fucking with me for the longest, though, and I appreciate you, mama. You know I'm gonna throw a little junkie joke out there
Oh,
here
I
and
ain't
there.
worried about that. I know how you are.
LaShawn said, "Yes, I love that about that too. Putting people on two of each other, baby girl. I don't get that one. Did I miss something? Yes, I thought about that too. Putting people on two of each other. Are you talking about stacking people in the same plot?
Yeah, some people do that.
No. I know they do it, especially if they're like mother and father or
Mm-hmm.
close related. I'm trying to see if that's what she's talking about. Because if it's not, then I'm lost. Steve the Vampire said, and that shows you a life don't mean shit when it comes to money. It never does. Never does. Isn't that crazy too? If you die, they try to collect from your beneficiary any bills that you owe.
Yeah.
Like so, damn. Even in death, you owe a debt to this motherfucking country.
You sure damn right because you know
That
what?
shit crazy.
I don't wish nothing on my kids' daddy, but if they got a policy on him, he gonna have to pay up. Even though he gone, he gonna have to pay up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like they gonna definitely. Who was that recently? Their state got sued. Who was the last big celebrity that died? I think it was Michael. His estate got sued when he died for some money. Like it's just crazy. You would think that if you die, nigga, everything would be like, okay, well,
Mm-mm.
salute, you gone.
They getting it now because they couldn't get it when you was alive, so they'll get it while you gone.
Man, that's man, and nobody, no citizen of this country feel like shit need to change. Like this shit is fucked up. We all we got said, just like the slave ships, bodies on top of bodies. LaShawn said a month, Illinois. I'm in Chicago. Ooh.
LaShawn, I'm in Houston, Texas.
She said, depend on the company you choose to and your health. Yeah, all that plays a factor. But Obama, like I said, when he was in office, with the Obamacare, he put something in place where pre-existing conditions could not go against you as far as your insurance and health care.
Man, I wish I would have been paying attention to it.
Yeah, man, where was you at? First
I
black
don't know.
president, you didn't know?
I don't know where
But
I was.
then Trump got in the office and changed that part.
Oh Lord have mercy.
So
I
that's
said,
now we back to they can choose unless Biden and done something I ain't heard of nothing. They're back to they can hit you with the penalties based off your previous health now.
oh wow.
And we sit back and we allow these niggas to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's
Yeah.
crazy. Did you see also speaking of some fucked up shit, Elon Musk, I was a supporter of his company and stockholder, but I'm kind of like on the edge with him.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Sanders, who I've wanted to be president every time he ran, who I voted for every
Mm-hmm.
time he ran, um, has a good, to me, the best presidential mindset ever, which is tax these billionaires and make these millionaires and billionaires pay their fair cut like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Fair cut though, not more than anybody else. They fair cut. Close the tax loopholes and then take the funding, which would be in the trillions from just that alone, and give us free education, free health care, and end school debt. How does this man not become president? But back to the topic of what I was saying, where I was going with this was Elon Musk is mad because Bernie is continuing to push that. I don't see why the world has an issue and not supporting any politician that's saying Elon Musk probably pays less taxes than me and you, Miss Star. But he
Exactly.
he damn sure got more money than me and you probably put together.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that fair?
Well, they do what the hell they want to do.
Well, the thing is this: a lot of this stuff was developed back in not only racist times, but
Mm-hmm.
was designed to keep the rich rich and
And
keep the
for.
poor poor.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got somebody who is now coming out and saying that this needs to stop, and then I'm gonna take the money from that and do this for you guys. How do we go past Bernie? I don't give a fuck if the nigga 100 years old and he can die tomorrow. That's my type of president. So the first however many days he got in life left, hopefully he can get some of that shit pushed through.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to do, because I know even with him being the president, I mean, is it anything that he can approve without going through what they go through Congress or something?
Well, that's something I worry about too. And I'm gonna tell you this, Miss Star. Of course, I'm not a politician, so I don't know 100% of what is what. But I
Hmm.
do know that the president can push some things with just him, some things with him and a certain amount of votes, and then some things require, like you said, the Republicans in Congress to vote in. But my
Hmm.
thing is this though, I don't give a fuck if I'm a Democrat, a Republican, or whatever. If the other side is about something that's gonna help benefit the people and myself, then that's what I'm gonna go for. See, that's the thing with America. They make everything a competition.
That's because a lot of people in office don't give a damn about us.
The last 2 years, Miss Star, for the first time in my life, the last 2 years, I am not a Democrat.
What is
Obama's election was the last time I was a Democrat. I educated myself, and the thing is this: you don't have to be a Democrat or a Republican because I realize in this world, it's about doing what's right. So if a Republican, I feel like it's gonna do what's right, which they rarely do, but if I feel like they will do right, that's what's gonna get my vote. If I feel like a Democrat is gonna do right, that's gonna get my vote. And the reason why I'm this way is because sitting back and watching this shit so far in my lifespan,
Mhm.
Republicans promise us stuff, don't do it,
Oh, that's
and
been
the
for a long.
and the Democrats promise us stuff, and they
Yeah.
don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
So I'm cool on picking a side when they both is fucking us with no Vaseline.
Exactly.
So
No
I am
Vaseline,
not
no
a Democrat
condom.
or a Republican. I'm about who's gonna do what's best for me and my people.
Yeah, that is true. I agree with you on that one because to me, every president that was elected into office, I don't think none of them have done anything that they said they're gonna do. Now they
Exactly.
they sell us and they campaign, but as soon as they're in office, they realize that they have to go in and clean up the mess that the last president when the last president was in office, it take time. They got to clean up what the last one messed up, and it's
Well,
just an
Miss
ongoing
Stardo,
thing.
that's true too, but realize that's what they have a staff for. A lot of this stuff is done for the president. All it requires is his knowledge and his
And
signature.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
it. That's all. The president, don't think the president's sitting there with a fucking desk full of paperwork. No, no. There's different branches that handle different situations. And when they come to a conclusion, they bring it to the president. The people that's in charge of that specific bill or law, whatever it is, they give their opinion of what they think should happen. And of course, the president has the final opinion. But he's not sitting there researching every fucking thing.
yeah. You're right
That
about that.
right. Now, I'm gonna say this though, and a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. But Joe Biden, I know you don't watch the show, but if somehow this comes across your platform, bro, I want you to know this. I voted. I didn't vote for you. No, I did vote for you because it was him and Trump. I voted for you, Biden, and I voted for you for a couple of reasons. One, you rock with Obama, so I felt like you may have had the similar vision as Obama, even though I'm aware you're a white man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you promised a certain stuff during your campaign. You even went as far as taking a chance on ruining yourself by saying that if you're not black, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. So if you're gonna go to the extent of saying something like that, how do you put bills in place to give money and assist other race before us? You didn't make no bold statement like that to the Asians. You didn't make no bold statement like that to any of the other races who you helping. But you made sure you made that statement to us because you needed our vote. And just like everybody else before you, you ain't did shit. So I'm gonna say this before I let Miss Star comment because I know she want to say something. Biden, if you do not do nothing for us African Americans in this country, like you campaigned on, And what I feel like you're supposed to do, I will purposely vote for Trump next election just to get back, bruh. Because at the end of the day, Trump will fuck up and you will fuck up, in my opinion. So you need to focus on getting shit and getting doing the shit you said you was gonna do for us, or I will purposely put Trump back in office, or he will definitely get my vote, should I say? Just as get back, bruh. Because one thing I can say about the Republicans is I know what the Republicans is. Democrats, you supposed to be for us. What I will not do is vote Democrat and allow you niggas to stab me in my back.
Exactly. Now, I agree. I agree with you on that. And then also think about this: when he said that if you don't vote for me, then you're not black. Everybody that goes into office, they always try to win the black votes. And and,
Right,
and I say that because we won't change. We won't change. We want the racism to stop, but will it? No, because we will always have people in this world that's racist. Okay,
right,
we want more help than what we get. You know what I'm saying? We want our children to be taken care of.
right.
But then at the same time, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, don't dangle a carrot over us African Americans to get your vote, and then when you get in there, you drop us like a hot
Exactly.
bus.
And I'm tired of it. Biden ain't the first one either. I'm
No,
tired of
he's not.
all of them that did that shit. So y'all want to play this game? I can easily give my vote to the other side, bruh. Easily.
Hmm.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm tired of you motherfuckers lying to us, bruh. So fuck it. At least I know what the Republicans is about. I know they don't like us. They don't fuck with us. I can respect them. They letting us know they don't like us. But what I'm not gonna do is put a nigga in a position to snake us, bruh, because that's
Right.
been happening to us since forever.
Since forever. That's
People
right.
don't want to admit it though. The white man enslaved us, but it was many niggas helping the white man enslave us during slavery.
Hmm.
It was black men that was leading the African kings of tribes and shit out to go hunt for the tribe and setting them up to the white
Instead,
man to be sold for clothing, material, and weapons. See, people don't
instead,
want to speak that shit. Hold on, Mr. Just like when black people get killed, where the fuck is Black Lives Matter at when it's another nigga killing a nigga?
exactly. It
Y'all
only
get
matters when the
hold
white
on,
man kill
hold
them.
on, Mr. Y'all get mad when white people say that. Well, look,
Mhm.
you got a nigga out of Compton saying it, nigga. Why do black lives only matter when it's someone not of our own color killing us? Y'all act like niggas killing niggas is the way of life now. That's
Mhm.
the message you putting out there.
Exactly.
Oh, niggas can kill niggas, but none of you other races better not kill us. How dumb do we look?
Hmm. That is so true.
If Black Lives Matter, that shit should stand across the board. Niggas killing niggas, Mexicans killing niggas, white killing niggas, police killing niggas across the fucking board.
Hmm. And you're absolutely right about that. It only matters when a white man come and kill one of our brothers or sisters. Then the whole world,
Police department. Oh, if a black officer kills us, we gonna Black Lives Matter come out for that. But when a hood nigga kill a hood nigga, nowhere to be motherfucking found, bruh. And then come to find out recently, and I did a little research on it. I know it's a fact. The original owner or starter of Black Lives Matter,
hmm.
what was she doing with the funds, y'all?
Huh.
Why she resigned, bruh?
Huh. Okay, you better speak.
Ain't no stories of that though.
No stories at all. I heard about it, but like
Every time a black person get in position of money and power, they always fuck it up due to money and greed.
exactly. Exactly. You cannot give some black
Man, this woman
man.
took all the millions of dollars that she got for one of the biggest movements we'd have had in a while and was buying property,
Yeah.
buying relatives' houses, cars. That was donations to the movement,
Hmm.
not your personal fund. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want to say this in her defense. She claims she never took a salary. I feel like even if it's a nonprofit, if you're doing work for that, you should be compensated for your work. I don't care what it is. but she was overcompensating.
Exactly.
I don't know if
She
it's
said, I'm
legal.
gonna do the damn thing.
Hey, I don't know if it's legal or not, but if it is, this is the method I would have did. Took some of that funding, started me a business like a McDonald's or a franchise, put the money back, and then I could eat off, my business.
See, me, I would have started some type of nonprofit organization to help our youth. That's where the money needs to go, to help our youth, because we have so many of our little brothers and sisters, are being raised without parents, or either they're raised, or either the parents are in the home and they're not being structurally taught right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the streets is teaching them, but the street ain't gonna teach you the right way. The streets is gonna teach you the wrong way. So that's what I would have personally done with the money.
Right, and I also have an idea for the Hood Cares, which is my nonprofit. It's not actually an official nonprofit. I've said on my live a few times. If anyone, I mean, I know Hood on Lock is official business, so I know how to start a nonprofit. I just know it's more to it than just starting a regular business, and
Hmm.
I don't want to take the time to go through all that. So if anybody again is knowledgeable, link up with me. I know I need a board. I need to elect certain people in certain positions for it, so I won't hold all the. I'm aware of the basics, but as far as actually getting it certified, I want someone who's knowledgeable to tap in with me so I can get it done. And my goal with the Hood Cares is to help all people, from minors to adults that just need help in the hood. But
Yeah.
also, this is something that I wanted to do, y'all. I don't know, but a lot of my relatives did not have the childhood that I have, and I'm blessed to have it. And as a child, my parents made sure I was able to go to every field trip, whether it was a free one or a paid one. And it was blessed with the ability to make sure I had a nice amount of money in my pocket to not only feed myself, but I was also able to feed a friend or two
Yeah.
who may have had to eat a sack lunch from the school who
Hmm.
was barely able to make it, right? So what I want to do is I remember all the times I was able to go. That's my other cell phone, y'all. Excuse me. Um, I want to be able to not only do field trips for the hood, but I also want to do. Are you guys familiar with Tommy the Clown?
Mm,
He's
no.
a clown. He's a guy. He has a bunch of kids that he employ, and they do get paid to dance. They do parties, events, etc. We actually hired Tommy one year for my cousin's birthday, and what they do is they pull up in like 2 to 4 cars, all got major sounds. They got like a suburban with nothing but just speakers in the back. They pull up to your house and they get your party jumping. Like the kids get out there, be dancing with the clowns. They paint their face. They play all the up to date kid type music, and
Hmm.
they just give you a good time to where like even the adults are out there busting their ass with the clowns. Make a long story short though, in California they're real popular, and I want to be able to, through my nonprofit, because I know that coliseums and the farms and even the SoFi new stadium, they can use it as a tax write-off
Hmm.
if I'm an official nonprofit. I want to be able to book or get these facilities for free and bus in, again using my nonprofit, bus in all kids who are unfortunate to do these type of things to come to the arena and watch them perform. It's actually called a battle. There's
Uh-huh.
since Tommy has came out, there's been a few other clown companies that try to do what he's doing. And it got to the point to where they would have what called battle zone at these arenas. And, they would basically battle each other through dancing. They call it crumping and all kind of other stuff. I want to bring that back, y'all. Tommy done a lot for California and the youth, and I want to be able to employ kids and get an opportunity to come and watch these type of events and other type of events. So that's just one thing that I want to do with the Hood Care. So again, if anybody's listening and they know the full details and breakdown of this shit, please reach out to me so I can get the Hood Care nonprofit started, y'all. Let me go to the chat, y'all, Miss Star. Me and you've been chopping it up. LaShawn said, right, where you at, Miss Star? She's in Texas. Steve said, we all we got. He talking to we all we got, y'all. She said, yes, that's what I'm saying. Your comments probably a little late, my bad. That's why people say they will get it when I die. 100. The Hood on Live Media Broadcast to me is 100. I appreciate you noticing that and tapping in with me, Steve. Vicky, some laughing emojis. We always gotta say, if you don't understand WS racism, what does WS stand for? You know, Miss Star?
No, I don't.
What it is and how it works. Everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Nelly
Unless
Fuller, you
uh,
must read it.
the premises, I don't know.
White supremacist race. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I think it could mean.
Yeah.
Appreciate Audio Cracks and Salute Hood. What's good, Audio Crack? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Again, join the conversation, y'all. The numbers at the bottom of the screen. I'm about to repost the StreamYard link inside the chat. And if you got the extra budget, go ahead and tap in and get a hood membership. It's only $3.99, y'all. I know you can afford $3.99 a month, y'all, for the hood. I appreciate it all though.
And you know what you were saying about the Hood Foundation, and another thing
Uh-huh.
that I can add to that. A lot of these, I know you say it's for the women also, but a lot of these kids need some labor in their life. You know
Some
what
who? Say it
I'm
again.
saying? Labor in
Oh,
their life.
labor. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
they need labor in their life as well. They need to be taught how to how to care, how to love, and manual work, how to work, how to hold down a job, because all they know how to do is hold down a gun. They just
Right.
know how to shoot. They just know how to, get in front of the TV and with these computers and all this stuff today. They need some labor in their life.
And they damn sure need to go a different route, like you said, Miss Star, because these niggas today are dumb. They're communicating and doing illegal shit on social media,
Yes.
cell phones, and their personal cars. I don't get today's killer though. Like you really got to be scared. When I say be scared, is if a nigga is willing to use his own vehicle to kill you,
Mm-hmm.
if a nigga is willing to use the same gun he took pictures with earlier that year on social media,
Mm-hmm.
if a nigga is that dumb to do any of those things, he will definitely kill your ass. So
Mm-hmm.
we gotta definitely be careful. Sister Girl Talk TV said, "Wow, I just talked about this video on my channel. It's great to see someone else talking about this and bringing awareness to it." Well, I definitely appreciate you, Sister Girl, and definitely hit me on IG. I want to check out your channel as well, because like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like I could be on here talking about Young Dolph with thousands of people in here making a nice amount of money. But one, Dolph has a family. They care about him. His fans care about him. And like I told you guys, let some new information come out. I'm not on here to take a dead man's name and make a whole lot of money off of it, y'all. I have morals. I stand for something. And my brand stands for something. And I hope you guys understand that and appreciate it. I mean, if you want to go to them other channels and listen to them just make up shit and keep abusing the deceased name for their financial gain, especially when they're not giving nothing back to y'all, then do so. But over here, we stand for something at the Hood Unlock, and I hope y'all understand that. Sharon Compton said, good early evening, everyone. What's good with you, Sharon? Appreciate you tapping in.
Hey, Sharon.
Miss Howard said, "What the fuck?" She said, "Yeah, I spoke about Young Dolph as well, bringing awareness. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with reporting on him, but to keep making bullshit videos and scenarios to keep your money coming in, at some point you got to have some kind of integrity if you care about yourself or your brand. And I hope people really realize that I really stand for something other than just a YouTube check." Steve said 100. When he threw it up a whole bunch of 100s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Steve. I appreciate those, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to have thousands and thousands of people every time I go live, but at the end of the day, there's 30 something watching me right now. I'm okay with that as long as y'all some real motherfuckers and y'all understand what I'm about and what my brand is about. Because as time go by, we will grow and surpass all these fucking niggas and the bullshit they do to the dead and just into people in general. Good evening, Miss Laker. She done tapped in.
Hey,
Sister
Miss
Girl talked
Lakers.
to me, said, right. Exactly, Sister Girl. Like, I stand for something over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm on here to make money, but I'm also have some integrity with what I do and my brand. But you have loyal ones from the beginning. Yeah, they say loyal. That's a big word, especially when you talking about some motherfuckers on the internet. But that's a whole nother topic, though. Roasted Toast says, salute, Hood. I've been here listening. Good show, fam. See, I appreciate that, Roasted Toast. Anybody that understands what I'm doing
Fine.
and recognize what I'm doing, I definitely appreciate it, Roasted Toast, for real. See, Roasted Toast normally a troll. He normally be going around talking shit. So anytime you got Roasted Toast talking some positive, straight up shit,
I know.
I know I'm doing my shit right.
I be
Hey,
on
when they see that nigga Roasted Toast, they hate to see that nigga in the chat. For real.
I know.
Steve said, I respect it, and I respect you, Steve, for real. Miss Laker wants y'all to know she's been here from the beginning.
I know that's right. She have.
Miss Laker gonna always make sure that's been known no matter what. I could be talking about Jesus, and she gonna make sure y'all know she was a day one. Salute to Miss Laker.
I know. Everybody in the chat.
Man, they found 30 dead bodies in the ground. Miss Laker gonna be like, yeah, but I was here since day one. Oh man, I appreciate y'all. But look, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time, y'all. I just wanted to oh wait, I do got one more video I came across which was fucking hilarious. For some reason, I cannot find the actual video. So unfortunately, I have to pay the reaction to somebody else's video. So we're gonna tap into Carlos King channel. And I want you guys to check out this nigga. This is what's fucked up. These girls are playing a prank call, right? And they basically acting like they're the detectives or the police department, and this dude is under investigation on the phone. Well, they convinced the dude after a while that they the real deal to the point to where this nigga Betsy starts snitching. He started giving up who's the real pill seller, etc. Now, what's fucked up about this is at the end, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna tell you what they do. I'm gonna let y'all watch this shit. This shit's fucked up though. Y'all tap in. Oh, I don't know why. I thought I had it propped and ready to go, y'all. Hold on. Let me put it up on the screen. This shit was funny. But it's fucked up though, because this dude snitched, and I'm sure the nigga he snitched on probably came across his video and probably want his motherfucking head.
Got a tip that involves your name.
What's up with you two, fam? Man, I'm back in on the video. I'm gonna start this video by letting y'all know.
Salute to Carlos King. Salute to Carlos King. But bro, we want to get to the content though. Which I definitely got like the video. Go show them some love and let them know the Hood Unlocked sent you.
I'm close to God. I ain't so nobody. We got a tip that involves your name. Okay, so but we still for questioning. This is a homicide investigation.
Homicide.
A lawyer.
Fake what? Fake pills.
I mean, a lawyer will be necessary, but we still have to have you come down for questioning. We obviously got a tip with your name involvement. And they see it. Yeah, they said Rose.
It's a
prank. So it could be any Rose. It could be any Rose. Yeah, we got your direct number though. So there's no way we have the wrong row. So if you can come down to the station now for questions, a statement, or we'll have to use the address. Okay, can we come to you?
Straight up, hell no. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. My bad. Hey, I gotta put this out there. If this.
But we have address, so it's best that you do come down here willingly, because we have to proceed with this ongoing investigation. This is a homicide. I'm not sure if you're taking it serious
They childish as hell. Man, they childish.
So yeah, either we can come to you, or you can come down here. But this is an ongoing matter. I plead the fifth.
Straight up.
Okay, so but you have to come down to this station. You can have your lawyer present up on arrival, but as far as I know,
man, I know he's scared as hell.
Okay, so I take.
I'm sorry, sir, if we got disconnected. But you don't come down to the station, you're gonna go to jail.
All right, this some fucked up shit though. Y'all watch this.
Yes. He's scared as hell. He finna roll. He finna go.
And he's super scared.
He ain't answering no more.
Aspirin and shit. I just be slanging them little joints. But I don't know nothing about no fake pills. I promise God I don't know nothing.
Did y'all hear this nigga just tell on himself? He said all I sell is aspirin, and he said something else. That's it. I don't sell no fake pills. Keep listening though.
Hold on, say he just said he's like. He just said he's slanging Advils and shit like that. So this nigga he literally telling on himself right now, bro. He gonna tell on everybody. They better quit fucking with this boy right here, man. If you involved in any street shit, man, do not deal with this dude right here. Y'all ass going to jail. And look at they serious as hell. They childish for this.
Okay, I hear you, and I'm not here to say that you're lying or not. But all I know is that I'm doing my job, so therefore you can either come here or we'll have to issue a warrant.
Do me really is bad. If blood nigga, if blood nigga in the body, if blood nigga.
Y'all go ahead, hit the hood, the tip jar, show the hood on some love. Y'all leadership, and I appreciate you.
If blood nigga in the body, if blood nigga in Raleigh.
But all I know is that I'm doing my job, so therefore you can either come here or we'll have to issue a warrant.
Do me really is bad. If blood nigga, if blood nigga in Raleigh, if blood nigga in Raleigh.
Listen, girl, I think we need to get out live.
Man, cuz.
And that right there can make damn call all motherfucking noise. Damn, motherfucking noise.
Hey, all fun and games aside, right? While these bras is laughing on live doing this prank, this nigga done snitched on a nigga named Bam, and now on some street shit, this dude could be a target now while y'all having fun, thinking this shit is funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been no snitch. I get that. But now y'all done put this nigga on Facebook to where not only is it live viral on Facebook, Carlos King done grabbed it, I done grabbed it. This dude can be in some real life street shit behind you bras playing this type of prank. Again, he shouldn't have snitched. That's some hoe ass shit. But at the same time, you know, y'all playing this prank to get somebody's life in danger. But let's finish listening to this shit.
Y'all might not know what they talking about. Majority of y'all should know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put a video clip of what happened, what they talking about right here. Y'all remember that woman who was looking like Tears from the Crips, and she walked out. Just look, y'all finna see right now. Look.
I have a question. When y'all got out of the car the other day, and my man was right here.
The link to that video in the comment section.
Real
talk. That dude who.
Get you locked up tonight, buddy.
Real talk.
They celebrating that old boy gonna get fucked up. They having a good time because they want him to get fucked up, but they don't know this dude. They don't know him.
Hey, Detective Shannon again. I didn't catch what you
Look,
said.
and they still going. Still going. And look how close they got to the camera, y'all.
Just don't.
I heard the name before you hung up.
Like, it's a big blood nigga. He be fast so about it. He be sending pills. I don't send no fake pills.
They're gonna shoot at us all motherfucking day. Okay, well, as far as I know, you can come down here, or we'll have to issue a warrant because your name was given in a statement. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
He said it was a tip, though. That he said a statement. Somebody said it was a statement on me.
Yeah.
Man, this shit crazy, people. Man,
Say, I know he is scared as hell over it. He probably got the whole room stinking, the car stinking. Probably, I can't believe it.
Because those, whatever it is, it took a life.
Hey, don't folks talk about. I've been selling fake pills and it took my hands.
Oh, y'all, them mind just fucked up for that shit. He fucked up.
And that's how she gonna get her butt killed.
It's either you come write the statement and give us the names of anybody else, or and we let you go.
Bam. Said bam.
Oh, shit, ass nigga.
Would you be willing to give a description?
Hey, like I said, bro, anybody who has died from fentanyl, man, or any type of drugs, like
Over there on the shelf. You got 200 You be at that store over there on the shelf.
Hey, say, bro, cuz telling everything, his body structure, his blood type, his social security number, driver license number. He got all the information on this nigga. Bro, hey, bam, if you watching this video, bro, you don't go back to that store, man. Real talk. Take your ass on. You need to get a job now. It might have been your ass.
Okay. That shit right there can make me cry. I don't fucking know. I ain't saying it.
Do he has a social media or anything?
I think his name Bam Hustle on that motherfucker.
Bam.
Hey, so he watching his social media and everything. He hating on Bam. He Bam number one real authentic prank. Because if I don't feel.
This is
Hold on,
Lumen,
y'all. You know,
the
niggas
first
gotta get
device
this
for
bag. I
hacking
ain't
your
mad at it.
metabolism. With just one breath,
Snitch ass nigga.
No, bro.
No.
He just gave it. I'm gonna tell him he's like pranking.
Now watch
Okay,
this.
Mr. Rowe. Well, you have been pranked, and you are also on Facebook Live snitching on his name.
Oh.
Bam gonna kill your ass.
Hell nah, you didn't know, nigga.
No, Bam finna whoop your ass on live. Bam gonna get your ass, baby. Bam
You been
fuck you up. Bam gonna fuck you up.
No, they think that shit's funny though. Now they bragging and celebrating. Now guess what? You just made yourself an accessory.
Exactly.
So bam, take that nigga out. They coming to get you hoes too.
Wow.
Right. See,
That's
playing
crazy.
jokes. That's the wrong kind of joke to be playing on somebody. Again, he shouldn't have snitched though. You know what I'm saying? But still, y'all playing a prank, don't know this man. And now y'all probably even got this man life in danger because this nigga gave the dude description, his fucking social media. This nigga's crazy. What do you think about this,
Like
Mr. Star?
that also,
What happened?
they putting their life in danger as well.
Exactly. At the end of the day, man, y'all females stop acting messy, yo. Because at the end of the line, niggas is turning the guns on y'all. Ain't no more passes. Y'all better wake up and realize that shit. Well, look, though, I appreciate you everybody tapping in with me, y'all. Miss Star, definitely appreciate you coming through. You know, you always welcome over here. You got anything you want to, mention? You got any business going on or social media, anything like that you got going? Anything you want to speak for or give a shout out to?
No, not really, because I used to be a content creator, and I decided to just be a supporter in the YouTube streets. So,
Okay.
and I used to cater, but I don't cater anymore. But I still, bake my cookies and cakes and tea cakes and pecan pies and things like that. So that's my little side hustle. But other than that,
Okay, well, tell them where they can reach you at for that, then.
well, you can go on my Instagram, Miss Star is Blessed, and if you want to place an order, what I can do, I can download some of my items that I do bake. Like my tea cakes, chocolate chip cookies, pound cake, lemon cream cheese cakes, potato pies. I do all of that. So my Instagram,
Okay.
Miss Star is Blessed.
Now, if Miss Star is spelled a certain way, go ahead and spell it out for them so they know exactly how to find you.
That's MZSTARRISBLESSED.
Okay, y'all go tap in. Y'all want some of them good old cookie, tea cakes, and pies and shit. Miss Star got you. But as always, I appreciate everybody tapping in with me. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And as always, you motherfuckers is welcome to the hood. I am the king of content. I will continue to bring y'all stories that I feel like y'all need to know about in here. I hope you guys appreciate it because I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Watch out for the haters. And as always, I'm Sensei Official. And I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the hood on lock. I'll see y'all motherfuckers next time. Y'all be safe and enjoy the leftovers. Oh, before you throw the food away, donate a plate. Make some plates because you and your family is not going to eat all that food. I don't care if it's across the street, down the street, or 10 blocks away. Find some homeless people. Give them some of them good old plates so they can have a Thanksgiving just like us. Think about somebody else. I really appreciate those that do it, whether it's one of y'all or all of y'all. Before you throw the food away, donate a plate. I am Sensei Official once again, and I'd like to welcome y'all to the Hood on Lock. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Who? We nigga, we the best. This the remix, the I'm So Hood remix. I'm making more scenes.
What's up? You're welcome to the scene, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on